And can I just tell y'all, I did not know there were two Vinces. It took me
Two Vinces is crazy.
30 seconds, I think, into the conversation outside of what you guys saw to say, oh, there's another Vince. Lord, give me
Vince had to come from somewhere.
Armor.
It's a family of Vinces.
I didn't know. These are two Vinces. Can you imagine?
I can imagine.
So when he asked, was Mike Perkins, when he asked me the question of, what did you do wrong in your last relationship or whatever he said, and this is a mistake I made. Honestly, I feel like going through the season, just being too real, too transparent. I was literally sharing with him a moment that was very vulnerable and did not put me in the best light. Right. So this is something that I would have hoped that he would have took a little more serious and been a little more respectful and appreciative that I'm sharing this moment. So I let him know in so many words, unfortunately, I couldn't look at my guy in the way that a woman should look at a man because of these reasons. And because of that, we didn't last.
So, but what Vince and his brother got from it is that you were disrespecting.
Yeah. And that's my thing. I didn't tell him this to be judged. And then to say, hey, I don't want to tell you what it sounds like, but it's disrespectful. You do want to tell me what it sounds like. Whatever. My point was, I told you this story so you could understand this is where I'm coming from. Okay. Now, if that was still a thing that I was dealing with, I wouldn't tell you the story. So obviously, I'm past that. I've learned my lesson. I saw what I did wrong. So I thought it was odd that he would use that against me and say, for that, blah, 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 which is fine because I feel like everything happens for a reason and God is good. But I'm just saying, I just felt cut off and I felt very just judged. But it's funny how it was like, oh, you disrespectful. You didn't respect that man, blah, 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 blah. And Vince is agreeing. Then you fast forward to the elimination, and we'll talk about that later, where Ashley is mentioning to Vince, like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And then Darius feels disrespected. And then Vince says, well, you got to earn respect. How do you pick and choose when you want to give people grace is what I'm wondering, because you could have said the same thing to me. Like, yeah, Lauren, well, he's got to give you something to respect. Like, but that wasn't the case for me. It was a swift judgment of look at you. But then on the other side, it's give her something to respect. So I thought that was quite odd.